Hello everyone and good morning. I am Berwin Lloyd Christian Iduran and I'm here to present my capstone project for ARC 321, which is Design and CAD Multi-Use Project. For the introduction, I wanted to share with you for my project, which is named Frontbourne Condos. So it is an iconic addition to Toronto's vibrant urban landscape, situated at the intersection of Lower Sherbourne and Front Street. Frontbourne Condos rises majestically with over 45 stories, offering over 400 residential units. Nestled in the heart of Toronto's downtown core and the Old Town district, condos within this area will enjoy a plethora of unparalleled access to luxurious amenities and historic areas. For the sustainable design, our approach here focuses mostly on maximizing energy efficiency and minimizing environmental impact. So we did this by implementing passive design strategies like natural ventilation, daylighting, complemented by sky gardens to reduce energy consumption and enhance resident comfort. Additionally, our building envelope materials are carefully selected for superior insulation and thermal performance, optimizing energy efficiency throughout the year. We're also incorporating green roofs, as located above, which contribute to urban biodiversity and improve air quality to mitigate and lessen the urban heat island effect. So to promote sustainability further, we're integrating renewable energy technologies such as photovoltaic glazing, wind turbines that generate on-site renewable energy. Another one would be efficient water management systems, including rainwater harvesting, which will significantly reduce water consumption and lessen the strain on the municipal infrastructure. So finally, our design emphasizes optimal building orientation and site planning. This is to maximize solar access, reducing reliance on artificial lighting and heating, and minimizing environmental impact throughout the building's life cycle. So for the urban design nodes, we aim to encourage sustainable transportation choices and reducing reliance on cars. So this promotes community connectivity and integration of green spaces for public amenities that will not only enhance community well-being, but also promote social interaction and a strong sense of place too. Lastly, through the brownfield development at Lower Sherbourne and Front Street, we're transforming an underutilized urban area into a vibrant, sustainable community, revitalizing the neighborhood while addressing environmental conformation concerns. So now let's proceed to the site development plan. So for the overall development, we're ensuring strict adherence to the standards and guidelines. All measurements we did for this project are all in metric units, following the approved site plan, and the construction process will include precise site grading and earthworks with vegetation clearing done responsibly. The project will install stormwater management features and utility lines through engineering specifications. Roadways, parking areas, specifications, and landscaping will be constructed meticulously. Erosion control measures, especially on the lowest part of the site, which is on the lower portion of the screen, will be in place, and noise and dust will be minimized all throughout construction. Safety is paramount, so with the stringent site safety measures in effect, we'll be doing that within the site development. Any deviations from the plan will require approval, and lastly, all these standards will adhere to the City of Toronto standards for concrete curb, gutter, and sidewalk construction. Now for the floor plans. So we will start off with the lowest portion, which will be the P1 to P3 levels, going to the ground floor plan, second floor plan, and third floor plan, which will include the amenity floor. And following that will be the typical condo floor plans and the unit layout. So same as the ones that we had for the site development plans, in this project, we're maintaining rigorous construction standards. All measurements are also in metric and centimeters. Non-load bearing walls are marked with dashed lines, while load bearing walls are solid and constructed with reinforced concrete on steel framing. So in this plan shows the typical parking levels, which are the P1 and P2, which shows the slots on the top portion for the condo and offices, while the lower portion will be for the community center and the subsidized housing core. So for the ground floor plan, on the previous side, it also includes the P3 parking floors as well. But I decided to skip on that one and do the ground floor layout, which includes the energy efficient double pane glazing which will be installed for windows and exterior doors. So it is noted also here that all interior doors will be solid core with specified hardware. Floor finishes include engineered hardwood, ceramic tile, and plush carpeting. Ceiling heights are uniform, with variations noted for utility areas. Now that we passed through the ground floor plan, which includes all the retail area, the grocery, and all the areas for the community center, we will now proceed to the second floor, which includes the offices on the upper left portion of the plan, and the second floor part of the grocery on the upper right plan. For the subsidized area, which is on the lower part on the right, it includes the amenity floor for the subsidized condo and some second floor areas for the community center. The third floor plan shows the connection between the condo area and the subsidized condo. So this area does not include any retail or office spaces anymore, but it mostly focuses on all the amenities which are shared by both condos. So here we have party rooms, lounge rooms, and all the mini spaces or mini amenity areas such as the library, storage areas, and other utility areas for the subsidized condo. Now we head off to the typical floor plan. So I have two floor plans here for the condo. I'll show you the first one, which has this blank area on the left. So the design concept behind this is that the use of sky patios, which you have seen in like the first slides, it alternates every 3 floors. So that's why it's included here that this is only shown in the 11 to 12 floors, 17 to 18, 23rd to 24th, and so on and so forth. So this has 9 units in this floor, and in this project, sustainability is a paramount in all of our aspects. So all interior finishes here and materials will align to LEED standards to minimize environmental impact and enhance indoor air quality. We're prioritizing the use of low VOC paints as well and adhesives and sealants to reduce indoor air pollution. On this left side here are the 1+1, if I'm not mistaken, and all these one are the typical 1-bedroom units. In between are the 2+1, 1+1, and the 2-bedroom units. So what I mentioned before, the use of alternating sky gardens in this floor plan, which is the version B compared to the previous slide that I presented. It is shown here that the sky garden consumes around the 6 to 12 meter distance or width, but retaining the same form for all the condo units. Now for the subsidized condo housing, it only has 10 floors, 8 units or 9 units each, and they're typical from the 4th to the 13th floor, which is more convenient because it has a standard design and an open area or patio in between to promote natural ventilation. And on the right is the roof plan for the subsidized condo housing. Now for the blow-up areas or the blow-up designs of all the unit layouts that I have for the condo housing. So as you can see here, we have the version A 2+1, version A 1+1, and version A of the 1-bedroom unit. So energy efficient appliances and fixtures and lighting are installed to lower electricity consumption for all of these units to promote sustainability. The typical unit layout as shown in this slide are the version B of the 1+1 for the condo housing and the 1-bedroom unit, which is another version for the condo housing. So the proper ventilation systems are applied to maintain indoor air quality. Waste management facilities are also provided to promote sustainable waste diversion practices. On this slide, we will focus more on the blow-up unit layouts for the subsidized housing. Now on the upper right is the 1-bedroom, which is this one. On the lower portion will be the version B of the 1-bedroom. It's 2-bedroom for the upper right and the bachelor unit on the lower right. So materials with high recycled content and sustainable sourcing are used to minimize resource depletion. Natural daylighting will be maximized and adequate thermal insulation will be installed to improve energy efficiency. Now onto the elevations and sections. So for the east elevation, we prioritize sustainability at every step. So it shows here the east elevation where we used responsibly sourced timber and recycled content cladding for the exterior facade to minimize environmental impact. Again, energy efficient windows and glazing systems will maximize natural daylighting while minimizing heat gain and heat loss. Exterior shading devices will mitigate solar heat gain, reducing cool loads, and the design with the sky gardens are bird friendly so that we will be respecting the environment and nature surrounding the site. Shown here are the front and rear elevations, which has the same concept of all the sky gardens, as you can see on the blank areas, and with the trees represented on the front elevation. In this elevation, I wanted to point out that I tried or did um, conservation practices and kind of blended in the lower facade for the podium. As you can see here are the right side elevation with its section along the core line. Applied sustainable landscaping strategies here, which will enhance biodiversity and reduce water consumption, especially for the roof garden, the sky gardens, and all the landscape features of the condo. This will be the section along the subsidized housing along its core. The same principles apply from the first section. Now for the wall section details, our construction project here will prioritize sustainability and of course indoor air quality again. So as you can see here, it is taken from the lower portion or the ground floor of the podium, and it is taken on the office area. So this shows all the details and connections used for my project. Ventilated facade systems are also done that will prevent moisture damage for the interior portion of the condo. Thermal mass materials will stabilize indoor temperatures, sustainable wall finishes, and considerations that will minimize environmental impact will promote circular economy principles. So for this section, it is taken in the typical condo key plan along this edge of the sky garden. This one shows the wall section along the subsidized housing along one of its units. So it uses the same principles from the typical condo wall section detail, and sustainability is observed as well. And that is all for my project. Thank you all for your attention and your engagement with my presentation. This shared commitment to sustainable practices will lead to a better environmental stewardship in the future. Thank you so much and have a great day.